The music and the performance and the fashion are one. I don't separate my art from my life. It is one whole thing.
Hey, Patrick.
Hey, Tom.
I'm Tom.
And I'm Patrick. And this is Chewing on Pearls, the show where we dissect and decipher Lady Gaga's chameleonic career and its impact, one pearl at a time.
We're back, spitting fact and spewing fiction in another installment of our current events series, That's Gossip. Today is Sunday, April 27th. Let's get into the headlines.
Work. We're back.
We're back.
Business as usual.
Business as usual. Thank you for
Silly
listening
as
to
ever.
our podcast. I'm like, I did post about this. I was like, our last episode did do
It did
good
numbers. It did numbers.
So thank you for listening. And if you're enjoying, please give us a little rate, review, follow, comment, of course.
Yeah, a little like, a little comment.
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah.
Why not?
It goes a long way. It makes us feel good.
Yeah, totally.
If nothing else. Okay, so starting with Mayhem in the Desert, Part 2, Gaga headlined Coachella on Friday, April 18th. We covered her first Coachella performance in our last episode. And then she did the exact same performance again, despite our speculation of maybe potential tweaks.
Was it exactly the same?
Well, yeah. I remember you were texting me. I was asleep and I woke
so
up to text.
we said we're not watching this.
Right.
But I got home late from work and I was like, well, I'm already up. I might as
Yeah.
well just like see how it goes. And then the mic feed of it all happened and I was in. I was like, I gotta watch. I gotta watch the entire program because I have to ensure that this goes right.
Yeah,
like,
you're like
I'm like, if I need to get on a plane now.
You're like streaming it on a laptop.
I'm like,
phone.
I'm like, who do I need to talk to?
Right.
Yeah.
I remember waking up to texts from you being like, bitch, this shit got fucked up. Like the discourse. And I do feel like there was a hot minute. So what we're getting at is that there were mic issues in the opening of the show.
Yeah. And
with her little, what do you call that mic?
I just call it a Britney mic.
Britney mic. The Britney mic was
I believe it's a headset.
A headset, yes. Yeah. Malfunctioning.
Yes. And I mean, Gaga is a consummate pro, so she handled it expertly. Like
Swimmingly.
Actually, like it's actually the thing that's crazy is the clip went viral, but not because it was like, oh my God, this terrible, awful thing happened. It was like, oh my God, watch her dominate and like switch from headset to hand mic to headset while doing choreo, while adapting the choreo in real time with her dancers. Like they look at each other and they're like, okay, we're not doing the lift. But it's like, it's so seamless. And everyone on that stage is like, you could tell that they are working well together.
Totally. It's like such a well-oiled machine that like one issue is nothing.
Right.
And it's funny because like going online that morning, seeing Little Monsters being like, oh my God, like seeing their like live posting from when it was happening and being like, it's over, it's all over. It's
everyone's like, I'm throwing up.
I'm so scared. And then like, cut to 12 hours later, it's like a viral like headline that like Gaga had mic issues and it just proves why she's a consummate performer,
And
so
honestly, like
favor.
it was a blip on the radar.
Totally. I imagine that if you were there, you probably didn't even notice.
Well,
like
that's
honestly,
the thing.
Yeah.
It was more so for the live stream.
Totally, because even if Gaga's mic cuts out, everyone in that audience was like screaming the words.
Yeah. I just hate that it happened like Abracadabra Judas because that part of the show is just so
like the opening.
Like, bam. Yeah. And you could tell for a split second you saw like a crack where she was like, not today.
Yes.
Like something
I could sense that too.
Switched where she was like, this could go one or two ways. I'm literally telling these people dance or die. I gotta dance. I gotta dance.
Yes. And there's something like when I watched it, even though I knew that like I wasn't watching it in real time, like I knew that like it was gonna be fine. Like watching it, I like had this panicky feeling of like, oh my God, she's like up in this structured garment set piece thing. Like how do they get something to her? And of course they hand her a mic on the way down.
And which
But
is incredible. They had someone in the dress
yeah,
with the mic.
so crazy.
So,
But I was like, oh my God. So glad it worked out though.
and I love that like there's the little second where they get it working for Shiza. And I was like, okay, thank God.
Thank God.
That's where I was like, uh-oh, this is not gonna go well. Like, because it was kind of shoddy back and forth. And I was like, is she not seeing the intro to Shiza? And then I remembered it's like she walks a really long time.
Right.
So I was like, uh-oh, it's happening again. And then she was like, JK, and just slayed. But her little freaking veil kept flapping around.
Yeah.
And so by the time she got to Garden of Eden, you could tell that she was pissed.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
Rip the fucking veil out.
She was giving it. She's like, this has to work.
And then dance break.
She gave it in a different kind of way.
Smooth sailing for the rest of the show.
Sailing.
And
of course.
if anything, I feel like she felt she had to prove herself vocally. So like it was interesting. She didn't make the same vocal choices with like the ad libs that she did weekend one. It was like she was conserving for like the big studio track moments where it's like she's like, oh, I'm gonna sing it like you hear me sing it on the record.
Right. I feel like people don't. I mean, this is a conversation for another full episode or 5, but like, I'm not a singer. I'm not a trained vocalist. I think I have like a semblance of more of an idea of like what that kind of like training and breath work and like mentally prepping while you're doing choreo and singing to like get the next thing to be better, like how much work that actually takes. I don't think I could ever comprehend. I don't think the culture comprehends that. But like we've seen her do that in other moments too, where it's like even like in her earlier career, I think we've talked a lot about that like prime Born This Way promo moment with a lot of performances where a little stumble, then the next thing you know, she's like, ah! Like it's like a way for her to be like, I'm in it and I'm here.
Right.
It's just a little bit cleaner now than yeah.
And she's like, you don't see, it's not like the knee jerk reaction. It's not immediately following.
Right. It's not. Yeah.
She's like, okay, what's next in the set list? Oh, great. I'm gonna Gaga.
While she's performing, she's like,
she's
so
actively.
crazy.
I know it is insane. She's honestly, she is like, she could teach breath control 101. Like
literally. Yeah, totally. I mean, it's the whole Coachella of it all. It's just, I mean, we talked about this in our last episode. It just is such proof of her ability on every level.
My one last little thing about Weekend 2 before we move on. That little piece of hair.
Oh, right.
In the black bob.
The second
driving her fucking nuts. And
the second time it appears, right?
Yes. And it's just like, whoop, like constantly in her mouth, constantly sticking to her Haus Labs. Like in every single glamour shot from Weekend 2, there's this one stringy little piece of black hair across her fucking face. It's like every image. Yeah.
I'm sure she was.
And you could tell she like was trying to do the little head bob thing. Yeah. And it was like, that isn't working. So then she strategically was like trying to like push it out of her face when she was at the piano. And then at one point she like literally grabs the corner of it and like yanks it. And it's like, yeah, girl, get a bobby pin. Like we got to do something about this.
They put 2 barrettes in her.
Yeah, well, I'm like, okay, did Freddie have the day off? Like, what's happening? The veil install, and then like no one thought to like fucking hairspray the edges. Like, what?
I don't know. Or it was just like a single one that like stuck to her sweat, and then once that happens, girl, there's no return. And then there were all these rumors for Coachella weekend 2 that Gaga was going to drop the Garden of Eden video.
Yeah, people were so convinced. I saw a tweet that was like, Lady Gaga has red skin in the video, and she's surrounded by dancers that are part snake. And I'm like, okay.
Sister.
I'm like, girl. I don't think so, but I don't think so, sweetie.
That sounds like Reputation Taylor's version bullshit.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, this is a 19-year-old. Yeah. That's like just tweeting this, being like, yeah, sounds about right.
I think it's because of the Easter of it all. I think people really wanted there to be this like sacrilegious vibe that she gives.
And then the director of the Disease music video shared Garden of Eden on her Instagram story. So everyone was like, confirmation, confirmed.
Right.
It's like, she probably is just like, I like this song.
Yeah.
And is just sharing it.
Hell yeah. She was
Hell
like,
yeah, girl.
Hell yeah. She was
I
probably
like
at
that song
Coachella
too.
and was like, I am excited to see Gaga. So I'm gonna like share this song. And
Right.
you know how people are like weird on Instagram, like, I'm gonna share a Lady Gaga song so that people know I'm going to Coachella, but I don't want to
Right.
be cringe enough to be like, I'm going to Coachella.
Right. Right. Cryptic.
Yeah, but there were all those rumors previously before Coachella that they were scouting locations in Mexico and Brazil where Gaga is taking Mayhem on the road. So that kind of like in tandem with the Coachella rumor, people were very excited. I was excited because I was like, I want a video, but but when it didn't happen, I wasn't like,
yeah, no.
who
Well,
cares?
and we're Vanish into You truthers.
Totally.
That, like, I don't know. It just feels like the hit. Like, it feels like it could be an Edge of Glory summer radio moment.
Totally.
Like, yeah,
She
I don't
performs
know.
it at the end.
It closes the Mayhem Ball potentially, like
and
before the encore.
Walking around with the fans, like it just feels like right.
Yeah.
And then there's rumors that How Bad Do You Want Me is doing so well on streaming that they scrapped Vanish Into You as a single. They scrapped Garden of Eden visuals. And
now they're rushing to make How Bad Do You Want Me. Yeah.
And again, this is another episode topic that is just like so vast. Like there's so many examples of this where the fans create narratives wherein Gaga is constantly doing something and then it changing and being taken away.
Right.
And I think if anything like that we've learned in the Mayhem era, it's like she's in fucking charge.
Right. And also just like let it happen.
Right. And she
sorry,
wouldn't
I think my computer just made a crazy noise.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you heard that.
No.
But I heard it. Okay. I think everything's okay. It made a noise I've never heard before.
We'll see.
Yeah.
It explodes.
Yeah, literally. Continue.
Well, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of potential for the next single. I'm also not that pressed about her doing another single. Like,
right, me either.
I'm like, tour your freaking show and like what will be.
Yeah.
Let the music speak for itself.
Yeah.
But I do like visuals, so.
I know. And, you know, How Bad Do You Want Me is really growing on me, especially post Gagachella. Like, just seeing her strut and, like, just feel it.
Seeing her perform it changed it a lot for me as well.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm like, you're a rock star. Like, this isn't a Taylor Swift song. Like,
but also, the way she's strutting is like, she's just a girl.
Yeah.
And I think that's sort of like, not that I didn't understand it before, but to see her feeling that way of like, how bad do you want me? I was like, okay, yeah, I love
Well, it's like she's being like this like coquettish,
like coy,
coy girl in like stadiums. Like you're a stadium rock star.
Right, like alone on the stage being like, how bad
you're
do you
like
want
not
me?
a little
like
girl.
waving at Michael. Like what?
Yeah, literally blowing kisses. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see.
It's very cute and sweet. Yeah.
Speaking of whom, congratulations, Michael Polansky.
Michael
won 3 Webby Awards for the design and function of LadyGaga.com.
Which, if you haven't been on recently, it's really fucking cool. Yeah.
It's like every 5 days it's different.
It's different. And like right now it's all Mexico City themed.
It's very clean.
It's so clean and cool.
Yeah.
What I really enjoy about it is like it feels like an elevated version of like the kind of like collage feel that she was trying to do for like the Joanne.
Totally.
And that was like very like analog, and this is like kind of the cleaner digital, but like also multimedia references back to like the texture and feel of all the Mayhem, like the shoot, the fact that it's all actual images overlaid and collage, the broken glass, like it's just a very cohesive idea, even though they're wildly different. Yeah.
Such an extension of like the concept for the album, which is cool. Good for you, Michael. Should we talk about the Christian Carino of it all?
Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
I guess we're not there yet.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's rumored. Well, I guess it's confirmed he was in the audience.
Yeah. In Mexico City. I guess let's just jump to Mexico. Viva La Mayhem.
Viva La Mayhem.
She performed yesterday night and she's performing tonight as like probably in an hour.
The show seemed insane.
Yeah. Have you seen all the stuff of like fans' outfits and stuff? I'm
Yes,
like,
they really
people came
turned
out
it.
in a different
And
way.
all the sweet, like the fans that got to interact with her during Vanish Into You were like
Yeah.
the same fans that were like backstage last time she played Mexico.
Yes.
And it's like they found each other in the crowd again. Like
Right.
so crazy.
Right. And
It's been like 13 years.
yes, for people who don't know, Gaga was last there doing the Born This Way ball. 65,000 people sold out both nights.
Herman's cousin was there. And he
Really?
said that the room was insane. Like the
Oh my God, I can't
energy
imagine.
was electric. And he was like, the entire city was like Gagafied. Like people on the subway, like people, like businesses around, like
Totally.
the arena were just like open. Like people were just there. There were like
Yeah.
65,000 people in the arena, and then like a million people
Totally.
outside of it.
Totally. Like it was such an event.
Yeah,
I
it
can
was like people
imagine
were just
it.
like in the street. It like
Right.
yeah,
Like we're staying open late. Like there's something huge happening. It hasn't happened in a long
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen this clip of like the fans swarming her van
Yes,
as
it's
she's like
insane.
leaving. And I saw someone tweet, like not to make it about comparison, but this is like Michael Jackson level shit. And
Yeah,
it's kind of
honestly.
true. It's kind
People
of
are
tea.
throwing themselves in front of a moving vehicle.
It's wild. We have not
Yeah.
seen this. I mean, not just with Gaga, but kind of with like any of the
Anyone.
people, like stars.
They were outside her hotel singing Vanish Into You at her.
Like so
like
wild.
after the show. Like
Mexican monsters, you will
let her
always be
sleep.
famous.
She has to do it again.
I'm like, you will always be famous. Keep that bitch up.
Yeah. Well, speaking of always being famous, they really are, because Gaga herself wrote a letter to her Mexican fans
Yes.
in Spanish and recited the letter in Spanish, which was very sweet and very
So
cute.
sweet.
And we've included the letter, the translation, and it goes, "Dear little monsters, it's such an honor to be here tonight in your beautiful country, performing for everyone. It's been 13 years since I was last in Mexico, and coming back has been so special. I hope you feel in every detail of tonight's show how much effort I put into showing how much I admire and respect each of you. Everything was done with a lot of love and dedication. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for choosing to spend this evening with me. It means the world to me. Mexico City has a very special place in my heart because it was here that I ended my first stadium tour, the Monster Ball. I will never forget the emotion and passion you shared with me at that farewell, the most important show of my career so far. Today, being able to experience this again with you is a gift. And the most beautiful thing is that this time we are not ending a cycle, we are starting a new one. With all my love, Lady Gaga."
She ate that. That's why I was confused about which tour it was, because she's mentioning the Monster Ball show as the most important in her career so far.
Right. Which, you know, Terry Richardson, that's a whole nother conversation, but he beautifully captures this exact moment of her like collapsing and weeping on the stage and like kissing it in Mexico. And she at that point was performing Born This Way and Judas at the end of the Monster Ball tour, because Born This Way was coming.
Yeah.
And you can just tell how palpable it, like that period of her life means so much to her. Like Born This Way is her legacy as a person.
Yeah. And like, I don't know, those images are so sacred. Like, almost in hindsight, like, whoa, this is like a woman at her wit's end in many ways. Like she looks physically exhausted, emotionally exhausted. She's a mess. She's sweating. She's crying. She's bleeding.
She's covered in the fake blood.
Yeah,
she's like 115 pounds, maybe. Like,
right. It, you know, obviously, like we were not there, but just bringing up the Monster Ball in this moment, I think, is super special and important, especially considering she has toured so much since and has done milestone shows since.
Right.
So to
and
say,
she said that's the most important show of my career so far.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Wow.
So special.
So special. And not to take away
also,
from
also special about Viva La Mayhem, Blade of Grass was added to the set list.
Thank God.
Yes. So there's this Blade of Grass.
So actually, there's this. She added it because Christian Carino was there.
Yeah, she was like, "Hey, bitch."
Not to circle back. Circling back there. Anyway, her ex-fiance was in the crowd.
Yeah, former agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very standing in the same section as Mr. Polansky.
Mr. Gaga.
Yeah, Mr. Gaga.
Yeah,
Did
Mr.
you see
Gaga.
that fan was wearing like
oh my god, the Michael
merch?
Polansky? Yes,
Michael Polansky
we'll put it in the carousel
So
because
good.
Gaga commented on it. She
Really?
put heart eyes. Yeah.
Oh my god, we need to. She needs to sell that at her tour.
It's so fucking funny. Oh my god, all the bootleg merch is actually insane.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Some of it, I'm like, I want this.
Yes, I want that. Sorry, team, but more than her stuff.
Right. Oop.
But
So
her stuff's really good.
There will be custom merch for each standalone Mayhem.
Hell
stock,
yeah.
so.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. I'm like, do you think she's gonna like speak Portuguese in Brazil? Maybe a little.
Yeah, maybe
not
a little.
A full. Yeah,
not a maybe. Yeah, just a little bit.
I could see her learning like a phrase or two in each nation.
Yes. Like, yeah, it's just different with
because she
Spanish.
speaks French, so like that's close romance language.
Yeah, and like I don't know.
She's sang in Spanish before.
People speak Spanish in the United States. So
yeah.
But yeah, that'll be really interesting to see because that's an even crazier fan base.
I'm like, someone's gonna get hurt.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, and this just all illustrates like her going back to Mexico, her then going back to like Rio and Singapore. Like, it really just proves that like other places have considered her a legend from like jump, and like the United States is like kind of just catching up. It's very
or they're like, oh yeah, she's cool.
It's conditional for Americans.
Well, because we hate women and we're homophobic and transphobic.
Yeah.
So
well, most of the world is, but
no,
at least they can fucking appreciate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what she does, like in this way that's like not about. I don't feel like it's about comparison in like the global monster fan base.
Yeah, no.
Here it's like all these conversations about fucking Katy Perry and Beyonce and Taylor and like I'm like, why are we doing this?
Except for I think Brazil gets a little crazy with the charts.
Oh, you're right. They're running shit up.
Brazil actually kind of runs that.
Yeah, actually you're right.
Yeah.
Brazil is
Brazil is a menace. Yeah.
A digital
online
menace.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, anyway, congratulations, Gaga, and Viva La Mayhem.
Viva La Mayhem. That clip of her on the stage being like, "Te amo, te amo." It's so cute. Oh my god, when she sings Alejandro and the building almost combusts, like
so wild.
The energy is insane.
Okay, so what else? Not really Mayhem Ball related, but we've got some other things on the docket.
Yeah. So in interesting news, Haus Labs registered a fragrance. I think they originally like put in paperwork for this in like February, but now like this past week, it's confirmed that they can start like carrying perfume aroma products. So people are like, Fame is coming back, and I'm like, probably not, because I think Cody still owns it, and she infamously was like, I hated selling perfume. So I feel like it might be some sort of like clean beauty aromatherapy vibe.
Totally.
Or like some sort of like enhances your natural smell and pheromones, like, because the rebrand of Haus Labs is very much about this like clean aesthetic, but still artistry. So I feel like it's going to be something that's like kind of like a Glossier U, or like a very light unisex, like your natural musk.
Yeah, I feel like that's just sort of where she's at with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I understand there has been that speculation that like Fame would come back because she's in this kind of victory lap or whatever.
Right.
But she like notoriously hated doing that shit. So.
But it is registered under 8 My Heart Inc.
Yes.
So
I thought that was interesting too.
So
Gaga, what's happening?
She found a fuck ton of fame in some storage unit. It was like, great.
We're all
rebottle
poisoned
it,
by
ship it out. Yeah.
So Wednesday, famous Netflix show, season 2, the first trailer teaser dropped this week. It did not feature Gaga, but there was a mention of the word mayhem,
Yes.
which is kind of funny.
Yes.
And there has been speculation that she's playing Morticia's sister, who's kind of like the hippy dippy
Ophelia Frump.
Yeah, she's like
the dandelions told me to do it.
Yeah, she's like the opposite of Morticia. Yeah.
Which the styling of her New York Times photo shoot with all the flowers and her like loose blonde hair and kind of goth vibes.
Very that.
Who
is that actress that plays Wednesday?
Jenna Ortega.
She did say something like, "Oh, you're going to be really surprised by this." So I wonder if you want
to know why? Because she's probably playing the fucking hand.
Right, I know.
That's crawling around. It's probably just her hand.
Right, I was thinking it's like probably going to be something so off the wall.
That would actually be kind of cunty if it was her hand as like a monster claw for like one scene, and they're like, Wednesday, season 2, starring Lady Gaga.
Right.
Like, girl.
I was like, maybe she'll be like a teacher at the school. I don't know, like being like a little bad bitch. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope she's part of the Addams family. Like, I hope she's actually like has lore and like isn't just some like made up character.
Would they do that if she's like not going to come back?
Well, maybe they kill her.
Maybe they do. Okay, I'm moving right along. Gaga has been nominated for a ton of American Music Awards.
Yeah.
Most notably for Die With a Smile. And then also for like Best Female Pop Artist, Best Dance Electronic Artist. I don't think Mayhem like qualifies for these awards.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah.
And those will be in Vegas in May. I wonder if she'll go.
Which there is a break in kind of like, I think the Singapore shows are early May. And then she's like doing some YouTube broadcast thing in like mid-May. So I feel like maybe she is going to do, like maybe she knows her and Bruno are going to win shit. So she's like, okay,
totally.
I gotta go. Like, I feel like it could sweep. Like,
yeah, totally. Yeah, absolutely. But also the AMAs are like not as...
Well,
legit.
The AMAs are interesting because they're definitely more like fan oriented, so they could go either way.
You're right. It's
weird.
Right
now she is like in the good graces of the general public, so I feel like people might potentially vote for her because I think there is a fan voting element.
Totally. I think there is too. I think it's like a combination. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know either.
But speaking of Die With a Smile, it's on track to become the first song to spend 200 days on the top of Spotify's global chart.
Isn't that insane?
It's insane to me.
Insane.
Like, how long has the streaming era existed? Like a little over 10 years.
So crazy.
Or maybe like almost like 14, 15 years. Like, and this is the first song to do that. Wow.
Yeah. That is really wild.
Crazy. Congrats, Bruno. Congrats, Gaga.
Congrats, Gaga.
Bruno is so obsessed with listening to our podcast.
I know. God. We'll have you on eventually, Bruno.
Yeah.
We'll get to it.
Stop emailing us.
Yeah. We'll send you the Zoom link.
Yeah.
And then I think last but not least, in exciting news, Rob Marshall is set to direct Guys and Dolls, a remake rumored to star Zendaya and Lady Gaga.
Two of my faves.
The red carpet
girl
mayhem that will ensue.
Could you imagine like the 50s couture that they wear? Yeah. That director did most famously Chicago in the early 2000s. So that film obviously was like hugely successful, a huge landmark in like the movie musical, like the modern movie musical.
Right.
And so it'll be interesting to see. And didn't Gaga perform in Guys and Dolls?
Yeah, that was like one of her early roles where she was like, oh, I want to be a star. Like,
right.
So I do feel like I'm not super familiar with the story. Like I know the general vibe, but like not enough to be like, oh, she's going to be so-and-so, but I don't think she'll be cast as the role that she played because I think she she might have like aged out. I think that's the role that Zendaya will get. But yeah, regardless, just exciting and interesting. We have talked about how we wish Gaga would be cast in a movie that doesn't actually require any music or musical talent. And we got that with House of Gucci, for better or for worse. But I feel like a lot can be said about that movie. Her performance was not the worst thing about it.
Right.
But it would be nice to see her just like slay like a remake of like a Tony award-winning musical and just like be in that canon of like musical performer.
I think it makes sense for the next step.
Yeah, totally.
Well, I guess that's kind of the headlines we have.
Yeah, I don't know. You can probably hear Babu freaking out in the background. I'm like low-key playing tug with him as he completely destroys this stuffed fox.
He's just excited about all of the Gaga news.
He's releasing the beast inside.
Yes, exactly. Well, yeah. Thanks for listening to this installment of That's Gossip. And you'll hear from us soon.
Yeah. Pause up.
Bye.
Viva la Mayhem!
Is that chewing on